I'm not gonna have no lights. I gotta go suck some dick. I gotta go back to my baby dad real quick to get this money. Like, nah, I'm not doing that.
I'm in a bind, baby.
I see someone.
I'm in a bind, baby.
I see more.
I'll say the typical thing everybody says: women are beautiful and da 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 da. But I don't care if she was ugly, cute, fat, skinny, chubby, whatever. If I had to just kiss somebody for some money, if I was an actress, yeah.
I'm just making sure.
How about you? Would you kiss a dude?
Probably not.
How about on the cheek?
How long?
Wait. What?
How long I gotta kiss him on the cheek?
Okay, let's say like you were a gay couple and you had to just kiss him like you were going on the door like goodbye, honey. I'm leaving. Okay. Boom. We gotta ask Avery.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah. Avery, would you kiss a woman for money?
Well, if I'm active, I would have to do it. So it doesn't matter.
Would you?
So you would.
Janet Jackson.
Oh, that's tongue tickler. That's tongue tickler.
Okay.
Michael Andrew?
Stop. Why?
Just ask him.
Janet, I still see Michael as a fan, so I probably wouldn't do it.
Sexy Red.
Yeah.
I forgot you don't.
I don't got a sniffer. Now listen. If it was like
I heard that.
you got like coochie, I'd be like, nope. No.
What if that was just scene called for?
Nope. I'm not munching on. I'm not making it look like I'm munching. No. I mean, no. And I'm not one of them people that's super misogynistic because people always talk about how, women this and women that and smell. Like niggas don't smell. Like dirty balls don't have a smell. Okay? Musty balls. Film on your balls. Like old baby powder on your balls. Yes.
Damn. Okay.
like niggas be funky, okay? Let's stop acting like niggas don't be stinky.
Wash you was going hard.
Like, especially when you don't wash your ass. Guess what happens when you don't wash your ass properly? It goes right to the front.
No,
it drags down to the gooch and the balls.
When you said powder on your balls, the first thing I thought was some old school player from the 70s with some cool water cologne and some shit with powder on his balls.
Yeah, nah. The thing is, y'all gotta stop doing that because this powder, especially if you lose a lot, it's residue. It don't go. Where do you think powder goes? It don't evaporate. It just stays on your body.
That's true.
But like I said, if you don't wash your ass properly, you get your booty juice on your nuts, and then you got booty nuts. So I'm tired of y'all always acting like women.
No.
Oh, y'all smell like fish.
No.
Oh, y'all smell like da-da-da-da-da. I'm so tired of that.
No.
What?
In the last few episodes of this show, and I know this because I've watched the last couple, you have come up with new ways to put booty and something else together that don't belong together. You said niggas who don't wash their ass and put their gun in their pants, they got a booty goon gun or something like that.
What?
You said it. Like, how do you do this shit?
I don't want to say it's personal experience because I've never dealt with that. But very kind of thing, yeah. But those things, no.
Like, baby powder thing, yeah. What you saying?
But
you said that like you was proud. Baby powder thing, yeah.
No, I'm not proud.
But the way you said it sounded like you were.
Like the reason why I'm able to come up with certain things is because you hear other people's stories. You have your own personal experiences. And you're like, But people always talk about, women, they smell like this, they smell like. And it is true, but it's not as prevalent as people say it is. Like, But I don't know people's hygiene. I wouldn't want to be that close to a man or a woman unless I knew their hygiene. And I ain't ever messed with no dirty man. I'm glad of it.
I'm proud.
Everybody has their days when they're a little musty. Or like they didn't wash and you catch them like, oh, was you gaming all day? But
ain't that what Reggie like though?
No, he said he like fishy and dirty.
That's a nasty nigga.
That's what he like.
That's a nasty nigga.
That's what he like. But yeah. But no, I'm not. So, would you you said you would kiss a woman and you would pretend to be, I guess, her boyfriend in the movie. Right? I mean, you're good. Man, don't worry about it.
I mean, he pretended he wasn't a spy for all these years.
That's true. And guess what? When we were driving here, there was a sign that said,
Wouldn't that be like a downgrade? You know?
no.
How you go from being a spy to being police? Like,
No, he's trying to like not blow his cover.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But let's get into some topics. I don't know what we're gonna get into first, but we're gonna start off by saying, I'll say it for everybody, fuck you, Saquon Barkley.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Fuck him. I said it. And I'm gonna say it for this reason and this reason only, which is the obvious answer. You people who are fans of sports, and this is why I'm not a fan of sports. I'm not a fan of nothing anymore. Everybody knows I love Megan Thee Stallion. But even when it comes to that, I'm not a stan of music because at the end of the day, people are people. Y'all who was going up for the Eagles, who was selling your left nut and your right leg to get tickets and to get a jersey, they don't give a shit about you. Guess what? When they won their trophy, their life changed. Yours did not. You still stank. You're still ugly. You still with the same ugly person you was with. You still live in a shack and you got holes in your jaws and your socks. None of your lives changed. And Saquon Barkley had the nerve to go ahead and golf with Donald Trump and tell y'all niggas, oh, I respect the office. And get out of my mentions with all this politics stuff. Like, niggas ain't out here dying. Like, niggas ain't out here losing their jobs. They're not getting evicted from their places. They're not getting illegally taken by ICE to a different country. Like,
we already got U.S. citizens being snatched and accidentally taken to El Salvador, even though they was born citizens because of their fucking name. We just found out there's a 4-year-old child with cancer just been deported to El Salvador.
Listen, this is the person y'all put in office. Mm-hmm. And you have ignorant ass football players with white girlfriends or wives. Not surprised. But even if he did have someone of a different race, which I don't really care about, it's the ignorance of just the ignorance and the arrogance that he possesses. Like, oh, it's just politics. When people think that politics is, oh, it's just politics, you already lost me. You already sound ignorant and stupid because it's not affecting you, but it's affecting other people. There's a lack of empathy. There's a lack of understanding and a lack of you being in other people's shoes. So when you say dumb shit like, oh, it's just politics, but I respect the office, you sound dumb.
And you're going to lose some fans over here.
I was never a fan to begin with, but you lost my respect as a person because you sound fucking stupid and you should have stayed in New York.
That's why I will always give respect to. We already knew Jalen Hurts.
Shout out to the king, Jalen Hurts, who they asked him, and he said, silence is the answer, silence is golden. He said, when they came out, scheduling conflict. Yeah. So shout out to the list of the guys who did not go. I'm going to find it in a little bit. You go ahead.
I think it was mostly the defense team didn't show up.
Let me see.
Jalen Hurts, he will forever get my respect because he was like, they stood on business. There was him, Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown.
Several Philadelphia Eagles players skipped the White House visit to celebrate their Super Bowl win, including Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Brandon Graham, Nolan Smith, Zach Baum, N'Kobe Dean, J.C. Gardner Johnson. Damn, shorten your name. And Darius Slavage. Oh, he's still on the team?
No.
You said no?
No.
Why they got Darius in there?
If you were on the team when they won the Super Bowl, then yeah, you get a ring. But
He's not on there now.
right, he signed with somebody else.
Immediately after they won?
A couple months after you could. That's how football works.
Well, damn. Anyway.
A lot of them boys you just read.
They're not there?
Anymore.
Oh, wow.
Because most of them just
How about Brandon? He's still there?
He retired.
Brandon retired after he won that.
Oh, he said, fuck y'all. I won one.
Yeah,
I'm
the whole thing, bro, he took his cleats and hung them up on the Rocky statue.
They still there? No, somebody stole them.
That was just for social media.
Oh, okay. Taking funky shoes down. No, I'm joking. But yeah, shout out to the guys who didn't show up and who stood on business, because regardless if you respect the office, being next to a person who doesn't respect humankind makes you a fucking idiot. That sounds real fucking stupid. That's like me being like, oh, I respect politics, so let me go stand next to Donald Trump. That makes no sense. You sound real fucking stupid. And I'm not even saying this because, and people were saying all types of stuff like, oh, he has a wife, or is he a wife or a girlfriend? Which one of them? He has I don't know, basically a white woman in his life who likes to say nigga all the time, and he said nothing. So that already says enough. But I don't care about your preference of who you decide to date. When you try to brush it off as it is just politics, like the fucking world around you is the collapsing, but then again, you don't care because it's not directly affecting you. But when fans can no longer afford to show up and buy tickets and watch our asses play, then we'll see if it affects you. When people can't buy your jersey, when they can't come and support you, we'll see how it affects you. Because people understand it's a domino effect. There are no businesses without people to put those businesses in business. But
that was a lot of bees.
Bitch. Here we go. But I guess from there we can go into our little politics update about what's been going on.
So, was it yesterday or the day before was officially Trump's first 100 days?
Oh, and fuck you too, Nelly. I'm tired of hearing you talk.
What you say?
Because his dumb ass gonna sit here and say, oh, it's the first 100 days and I'd rather, us stay positive and, give things a chance. You still talking. What's popping tonight? Shut your ass up. No one asked you to rap.
Nigga just said, I'm going to double down on this bad decision.
Sip on your pimp juice. Go raise your son. Go be smiling in your girl's face and get the fuck out of here. Now what you want to be positive? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all coons. People get on my nerves. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, so they say yesterday or the day before yesterday was Trump's first 100 days. And it's not going as well as he thought it's going to be. It's already saying that right now he has the lowest approval rating in history.
Are we surprised?
We're not surprised, but he,
Are you guys surprised by any of this?
I want to ask y'all, there's folks out there who still support this man. How does it feel that y'all thinking y'all still winning? Because we haven't even hit 6 months in the presidency with this man, and this man has desecrated our economy. This man has broken up started trade wars, ended relationships with Canada, because you saw the new election that just came out. And basically, Canada said, that relationship we have since World War II, it's over. But it's not. Like,
Get my maple syrup.
Like,
Too late to get my hobby back?
He ain't stepped foot in the United States in a long time.
so
I don't think he has. Has he?
I don't know.
I thought he was here.
When? I ain't seen him here.
I don't even know what that is.
I haven't seen him, but neither do I. Me and him don't speak anymore.
Like, stop sending me dick pics.
I wish.
So, like,
Here, Jasmine. This is for you.
That thing look a little light. Like a T-shirt.
I was thinking of you.
Stretchy.
I was thinking of you. I felt like you needed to see this.
This little garlic bread. Okay. Oh my God, from Olive Garden. Oh my God.
Stop.
That little garlic bread.
Stop.
I can't look at that anymore now.
I don't ever want to eat an Olive Garden.
Because usually a man's penis is darker. I think his is lighter than his body. I don't know what that is.
I don't ever want to
He
eat
need
an
to go
Olive
out.
Garden.
He need to go out in the sun. Put that dick in the sun. I love garlic bread.
Why did you have to say Olive Garden?
Because that's what I'm thinking about.
So that's the worst part about it. Like, his shit's terrible. He beat his own record. You still thinking about it. That's the fucked up part. He beat his own record when he was at.
Why does that have to be attached to such a character? Why? Sorry.
So,
Baby girl.
Oh, I can't fucking stand
See you,
that.
bitch, you twirl. Put my garlic bread in your mouth.
Now I can't look at garlic bread and Olive Garden anymore. Now,
That's it. Olive Garden is off limits now.
Oh my
We're
God.
done. We're done.
Olive Garden, greens, what else?
We're done. You done fucked it up.
she fucked up Caesar salad.
You did. You did.
Where's your napkin? I forget. We gotta start keeping the list.
I think it's time for me to come up with another list of things you don't remember saying.
Yeah. Baby girl.
So, like, this asshole is not going bad. This idiot's still destroying shit. What else?
I just see Candace Owens saying she never thought she would see a day where she would like be against Trump, his administration. And I'm just like,
Fuck you. You goofy ass bitch.
what is it? I wonder if it was always this way back in the day, probably, but what is it about this era of people just lying to you as if we don't have the evidence? Like back in the day, I could understand people lying because it wasn't as much information and it was more word of mouth and he said, she said, and blah, blah, blah. People be lying to you in 4K.
This is
In
why
4K.
this is me. Why I would never.
In 4K, in the debate, Trump
Right.
was lying. And people were like,
Right. My thing is this. This is why I would never forgive, and I would say fuck Candace Owens if she burns in hell. I don't give a fuck.
you too, no.
Like,
You're going to be singing this hot in here, bitch.
So hot in here.
So hot in here.
this is why I don't forgive her. This is the same one who was talking about. She was at the Congress meeting and basically sat there at the witness stands and basically said this whole, well, slavery was an option. Slavery was an option. That's why her and Kanye was all tight, because to me, that's how Kanye got that shit, because she was the first one who was there, said that shit. And
She wearing a White Lives Matter shirt.
right. And then you had the audacity to try to say the NAACP are keeping black folks mad all the time. But this is the same NAACP that helped you won a fucking lawsuit when you was in college because you was experiencing racism while you was at college, and the NAACP helped you win that case, and then you're going to turn around and say, oh, they all keeping us mad and angry all the time after they helped your stupid, goofy looking ass looking like a butch bitch give you that won that lawsuit against a college you was going to.
I don't trust no bitch whose hair stayed the same length for over a decade. Bitch, your hair been at your ears for over a whole decade. That shit not growing.
That's a lace.
Why you look at it?
I was going to say that was a lace one, but
No, it ain't no lace front. That's her hair, but it don't grow. You know why? Because she's probably frying it and dyeing it and laying it to the side. She would never wear her hair curly, would she?
Mhm.
No.
and that's why. And then this is the reason why.
She didn't even know how to.
No.
No. And this is the reason why that you would say all this, you lie to the people and put all this video out about Kamala Harris. That's why you would never say Kamala. Sorry, let me get this
I'm
right.
gonna say correct him like you correct me.
Yeah,
No, he said it last time and you ain't correct him.
I was high.
Did I mess up like that?
You did.
Oh, I didn't know. But
It's okay. I don't correct because I did it a bunch.
No, but like I said,
But Mo was correcting the fuck out of me a couple months ago. He was like, Kamala. And I was like,
I'm trying to maintain a good relationship with the sister.
absolutely.
So Kamala Harris,
I don't want
you would sit here still talk about her race and everything, but you would never sit on in front of Roland Martin to debate him because he would chew your ass the fuck up.
He sure would. And he'll roll on you too. Literally and figuratively.
Was that really necessary?
I didn't mean that. I mean like roll on you like fight.
Then why'd you start laughing?
Because that's exactly how y'all was going to say
Because
it.
that's why you said it that way. That was no damn accident.
Yes, no. Anyway, let's move on.
So like, and anybody who was trying to correct, because I saw a lot of, I didn't see comments, but there was some people who was trying to say, the SAVE Act will never happen. It has been passed.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's sitting at the Senate, waiting to be passed. And this is, and I'm tired of people, they sit here and be like, y'all need to understand what the SAVE Act is.
Save or safe?
SAVE, S-A-V-E.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the SAVE Act is basically, they're trying to change it in a way of, if your birth certificate do not match your ID, which most women are now,
Oh,
are
yeah.
married to their men,
Uh-huh.
you are not able to vote.
I ain't getting married. And if I do get married, I mean, I'm okay if I don't ever get married. If I ever do get that delusional and a man makes me unmarried, I'm not taking his last
Why you
name.
gotta be delusional?
Right.
Because you're a different generation than me. My generation of the pool, maybe I have to date somebody your age. You got some friends? Anyway, but
You know
people,
what? I just thought about, yeah, you're right.
people in my age group,
Yeah.
it don't seem like it's happening. And I mean people who are 5-6 years older than me. From my age to 5-6 years, it don't seem like it's happening. Maybe I gotta go up 10-15 years of me, but
So now I don't think your generation believe in marriage anymore, to be honest.
I don't know a lot of people my age who were married, but
No, because I know people who still together, but they're not fully married.
I wasn't trying to be the old nigga in the club, so.
But like,
Damn, you trying to say I'm gonna be the old nigga in the club? Fuck you.
I wasn't saying about
You insinuated enough. I'm tired of hearing you speak. Mute your mic. Mute the phone. Mute the phone.
so my thing is this:
Mute
y'all,
the phone.
y'all the same folks who, with the SAFE Act, was going to get passed. Y'all didn't believe that was going to happen at the same time when they was going to overturn.
So they passed that law.
They passed a law in the
If it
House.
doesn't match.
If it doesn't match, so but you know who's going to be affected by it? All the women who are married and marginalized, and like basically black and brown people, because not everybody have their birth certificate.
I got mine.
I have mine.
Come on.
Show you mine if I show you yours. I'm good there. But I do have mine. And I got my social security. I remember when I was younger and my mom was like, my dad or my mom was like, you gotta memorize your social security. And I was like, I don't remember all the numbers. That was when I was a kid. What?
Actually, I remember that.
Shut up.
I was
I
14.
ain't even say nothing.
Actually,
You don't have to. The handshake is judgment.
I think I was 10 when I had to remember mine.
You were 10?
I had to remember mine.
I forgot what age I'm out to. I was like, how am I gonna remember 9 numbers? 9? No, 10. It's 10.
No.
It's 10.
No, 10?
It's 10.
No, 9.
It's
nine.
10.
9.
Oh, wait.
The first 3
2,
No.
3, 4.
No, it's 3, 2, 4.
I'm trying to figure this out right now.
Oh, God.
I know it, though.
I would hope so.
I'm going to tell you mine. No, joking. That's
I'll get right. Cut the camera like that.
no. Come on. I'll do
Do
that.
not. Do not.
It's okay. It's a couple of niggas' social security number I had, but I was a good Samaritan and didn't do nothing with it.
Do I want to know how you got them?
They just left papers around me.
How old were these dudes?
Older than me. They leave their papers like at my house, like or we were. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
I mean, when you live a sloppy lifestyle, when you all over the place.
So now, what I was saying, more news about that is they're trying to pass a law that it will give basically immunity to cops if they decide to kill black folks.
Mm.
Trying to pass a law that immunity to kill black folks, so it basically will give them free defense attorney, anything if they like do anything unjust. So they're doing that. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. I can't go through all of this, but it's making me tired. So
I'm tired, and it's not even, what is it? We're going into the 5th month, so it's the first quarter of the year is over.
And then they already,
Nigga.
so if they
I mean,
already,
technically tomorrow is.
yeah.
It's,
So technically, they already said if this keeps up, recession might hit in the summer because at the ports it's empty. No ships come in, nothing.
Yeah, that work ain't coming in.
Yeah.
About to be a drought.
telling you, man, we gotta start selling ass or something. We got to. Well, y'all waxed? Y'all clean?
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. I'm getting waxed tomorrow, so I might get that.
Stop. Remember what happened the last time you told me?
No, I'm not telling the story. I'm just saying it might be time to get that OnlyFans popping. No, he's sober. He good. He ain't gonna do that. But yeah, times are getting rough, and it's reflecting really badly in the job field. These jobs out here, girl. These jobs are terrible. They literally want you to be a slave, and they ain't paying you enough money at all. But I feel bad for people who had these high-paying, seemingly untouchable government jobs. So many people are on YouTube coming out telling their stories, and it's just unfortunate what's going on. But I wanted to talk to y'all about an interesting rule that the Oscars is coming out with now. And you might be like, nigga, what? Nigga, who? Now, the Oscars have been around for almost 100 years, right? And it is today, in 2025, after almost being around, like I said, for a fucking century, they're coming out with the rule with anyone, like the voting committee who votes on the Oscars, it is mandatory that you have to watch all of the films in the category before you vote.
Wow. Hold up. Hold up. It's literally your job to vote on movies in these categories, and you telling me they just now making it mandatory that you watch the damn movie?
Yes.
So
a lot of movies that should have won in that centuries should have won because they haven't sat there and watched.
So Denzel really did get cheated all them fucking years.
Yes, he did.
No one watched his role in Glory, but they gave him one for saying nigga a whole lot in Training Day,
and not for
Malcolm X. Killed at the end. And gave Halle Berry one because she was
getting bent over in Monsters Ball.
Feel good.
Wow.
Yes. So, you heard correctly, people. Niggas was just blindfolded, like, oh, that's the movie with so-and-so? Oh, I like him. Vote. And I'm only bringing this up because a lot of us put a lot of emphasis on these certain industries and award shows or even just organizations. And the whole time, it's always been people putting their people on. That's all it is. In politics and entertainment.
I just want to thank them for that because all those years I voluntarily said I would not watch it because I know they don't be looking at all these movies.
No, they do not. They do not.
Thank y'all for admitting what I already knew.
I was thinking. So it makes me wonder: are they going to do the same thing when it comes to
It makes
Tony
you
Awards,
question
like Tony
everything:
Awards,
the
every award show.
Grammys, the Emmys, the Golden Globes, the NAACP, everything. BET, everything, the AMAs, the Billboard. Well,
pretty much just does whatever's current is going to win.
Well, Billboard is different because Billboard is off of stats.
Oh,
blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
But BET,
But
there's been categories where I've been like, all right, this person should win. And then there'll be some viral act from East Bubblefuck somewhere that I ain't heard of. And all of a sudden, like,
no,
win?
the Grammys is good for that. But the BET is dumb as fuck. They be like, best actor, Denzel. Like, Denzel's like 70. Why I keep giving him best
and they don't
actor?
and when they give that category out, they don't be having current movies out. They'll be honoring Denzel for a movie he did like 2 years ago.
He played that drunk pilot, or was it the drunk person on the train? Whatever it was.
Like, that's not even a current movie. Like,
Yeah.
at least pick something he's done in the last.
like give them
year or
to
so.
like Gladiator 2 or some shit. Like, come on now.
When he kissed the man,
He did.
he did. I thought he said he did,
No,
but they took it out.
he wanted to have no kissing, so he will like it'll be a hug and it'll be like a peck on the side, but never on the lip. That's it. He did not really.
And the 2025 BET Award for Best Actor goes to Jamie Foxx for Ray. Ray? Really?
Goes to James Earl Jones. Oh wait, he's not even here with us no more.
Damn. That's fucked up.
It goes to that lady who played in Gone with the Wind, Hattie McDaniel. Like, god damn. But yeah, I found that to be super interesting. Like, how do y'all have an organization? The Oscars, you're supposed to be pristine, and half of the motherfuckers on the team on the what's that thing called? I'm trying to blank. On the committee aren't even watching films.
So y'all motherfuckers never watch Wicked, and I ain't give that bitch a
But they watched, what was that one movie called? Something Water?
yeah
Water, what was it called?
water something.
Water Life. What? It was like this nigga underwater. He was like an animal. Water. He was like a fish or something, but he was like a man. He was a man fish, and it was like water of life. Water. Life of water. Water.
I don't know. I can't think of the name, but like
I mean, if he was fine, I'd date a man fish.
Here we go.
y'all, that's me. Y'all did not get my Cynthia
Where's the dick going to be
chance.
if he's a fish?
Huh?
Where's the dick going to be if he's a fish?
Fish stick? Fish sticks? Get it? Fish stick. What's next? So, our last topic right now before we get into our quick topics is Tracy Ellis Ross was in hot water recently when she said that she dates younger men because the men of her generation are a little bit toxic and a little bit sexist and a little bit have toxic masculinity.
And like, y'all niggas ain't?
She said in comparison that she has, I guess, more compatibility with younger men.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on that? No.
Look,
No, just say what you got to say.
considering that came out in the same week as Shannon Sharp's thing,
No. It came out when right after Trick Daddy said what he said, and then the Shannon Sharp thing came out.
but either way, like for that to come out around the same time, I mean,
I just feel like date who you want to date. Me personally, I don't know if I could date someone that young. I'm sorry, am I boring you? but it is. I'm gonna pass out anyway. So you want to role play as a slave?
all of us were setting chains. Homie still doubled down, calling us slaves.
Oh my God, who would Drake be back in the day if he was who he was? He'd be like the slave master's kid.
Oh, absolutely.
He would.
Yeah.
That would be the first biracial baby in history.
Oh man. And then he'd be flirting with the girl in the kitchen like,
Pulling out his dick for no reason, like, here y'all go.
Maybelline, what's inspired this bread that you made tonight? Well, sir, that's easy. Your son's dick. Maybelline, this bread looks a little underbaked.
And then you got Kendrick out in the field talking some. He's not like us.
But they who you want to date. I don't know if I was of a certain age, I don't know if I could date somebody young. I mean, I do prefer older, but I'll be honest with you, it ain't no different because the older niggas ain't got it together. The people who are 5 or 6 years older than me, they still ain't got their shit together either.
Damn.
Like,
Mo is not 5 or 6 years older than me. He's much. No. Wait. You. Wait. This is coming out. Wait. This is coming out very wrong. Wait.
I'm waiting.
When I was born, he was like 15. So like, so it's different. But it's a different type of generation, you know. And I'm not saying.
I just realized she's right.
It's no shade because it's toxicity in every generation. But I'm sorry, the dudes around my age and that 5 to 10 year, it ain't. I haven't seen it.
That's because the dudes around your age, maybe 5 or 6, they're on the back end of 30. They still ain't got it all fucking figured out yet.
I gotta wait till a nigga is 40 for him to figure something out.
Honestly, that's when most men get it together.
Oh my God, kill me now.
Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, that's for real. Like, I don't know what it is when you hit 40, but damn, am I boring?
Nah.
He said, "Nah, nigga, the heat gonna take me out."
Yeah, this heat.
He was up late last night. He's working late because he's a superhero.
I don't know what it is about 40 where something just clicks and you be like, you know what?
Yo, I've been lied to.
I need to get my shit right.
Niggas used to tell me when I was younger, oh, when you hit 25. Oh, when you hit 30.
No, back in the day, that was accurate. 25 in this era is different.
Yeah. I kind of blame the internet too. I blame the incel culture or just the online. It kind of ruins dating anyway. But yeah, like I said, date who you want to date. Tracy, go for it. And it's very different from what Chuck Daddy was saying. There's a difference between wanting to date somebody who's going to be a healthy partner that's not sexist and doesn't view you as property versus a nigga who's preying on young bitches to control them, which Shannon Sharp didn't learn. We'll get into that later. We're going to get into that much later, I think, because that's going to be a long one. Pause. But now we're going to get into some quick topics. So rest in peace to the Pope. The Pope passed away over the week. What was his name? I'm sorry. Francis? Pope Francis.
And I'm gonna say something because
Why you holding your hand like that?
No, because what I'm about to say, because there are some fucked up individuals. Because they were saying like,
what was saying?
They was like, oh, he met JD Vance before he died.
Literally, JD Vance is the last person to see him alive.
Yeah. So they was like, oh, JD Vance killed the Pope, and I was like, nah, they was really.
He did catch him sitting in his fever couch.
Ooh. Nope.
He put anthrax on that couch. Nope. Sid, is that?
Nope.
Is that old motherfucker sitting on my Bruce Wayne couch?
Think about it. The Pope had health issues, and they were telling him to stay away from people. He was still going out, meeting and talking to people while he had his issues. He was in there with JD Vance for all the five and was like, I can't do this shit.
He said, I can't. I can smell it.
I seen memes coming out. It was like, oh, I met JD Vance. They was like, you know what? God, take me out. Just take me home. Like, they was really going in. And I'm like,
well, good. It serves him right. I don't care. Get your jokes off.
You know how shitty of a person you got to be for people to assume that just because you was in someone's presence, that you was the reason they died?
So I was like, y'all some fucked up individuals.
I want to know, when they met, was there a couch in the room?
I mean, it probably was.
Oh my God.
You looking at the couch, the Pope trying to talk to him, he's like, yeah.
What is he doing over there?
What's the situation with that couch right there? What
Um,
do you mean? I
but
mean, is it taken? Is it spoken for?
I didn't know as many people liked the Pope as much as they did. I remember when the only Pope that I knew of was Pope. Was it John Paul?
John Paul.
It was funny because he died when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and my sister had put it on her dry erase board, and she said, she said, Pope Sean John Paul. I said, what? Pope Sean John Paul. So I'm like, Sean Paul, John. So I never forget that. I'm Pope Sean John Paul the second.
Sean John. Why?
I don't know. I was fucking dying.
Was she trying?
No. I think it was a mistake. Like when we were kids, if I was like 7 or 8, she's 3 years older than me. So she was what, 11, 10 years old right now.
So you tried something. She thought the Pope was in the middle of blessing somebody. That all of a sudden, shake that.
No. And he had a Sean John suit on. Yeah. No. Sean John Paul. Yeah.
Just give it a like.
Do that shit. Nah. Yeah. Shut up.
Sent the lady on ride with us. They got a car with us. They go.
I'm still in love.
He's not going from this to get busy. Like, no.
Get busy. Just shake that booty. We be burning. That was the shit.
Yeah, we be burning sage. That's what he's saying.
But I never forget that. But shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, who did her Meg Cello Beat 2. Was great, and then dropped her single Whatever in her video. Love that. And another shout out to Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan and the rest of the cast for Sinners.
I finally seen it.
You saw it?
Yes.
Did you see it? You didn't see it? Are you gonna see it?
I might.
I'm
not really into horror movies.
It's not a horror movie. I think you need to go see it.
Yes.
I thought you saw it, nigga. I'm disappointed. I will smack that hat off your head. I'm very disappointed in you.
You gonna say that in the presence of the Punisher?
Absolutely. We both gonna smack you up. What? You ain't seen it?
I was surprised when we went.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna just say this in a respectful manner. I've always known that Michael B. Jordan was a fine man, but I never wanted to fuck twins in my life until I seen that movie. God, when I tell you one in the front and one in the back, and they can rotate, God, I was like, talk about gang banging. One red in the front, one blue in the back.
Are you happy?
Crippin'.
Are you happy?
No, I'm telling you, like,
I ain't gonna lie, he did a hell of a good job.
this is probably his best acting role to date. And I hate to say that because he's done well in other movies. But when I tell you, it's something so mature and sexy about him. Now, I know he was attractive. I know. I never not thought he was unattractive.
He has come a long way from The Wire.
Yes.
Yes.
And on the other little rinky dink shows, I've seen him in Friday Night Lights. He was in a show called Parenthood that I used to watch with a bunch of white people in it. And he was with the white girl, and they were like, "Oh, the big black guy with the white girl." Anyway, when she was in high school, I wonder if he was there. But anyway, it was something so sexy and mature, and that little part in the hair and the X. Y'all twins? Nah, we cousins. I'm like,
I was like, oh shit.
in the movie, I don't want to give too much away, but he gave the little young boy a little tutorial on how to eat. And I was like, ooh, yeah. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, I saw that. I was like, God.
He
Damn.
said something about finding that button and you want to lick it like it's ice cream, but you don't want it to. Wait. I was like,
You don't want to eat it all. You want to take your time.
yes.
Like,
Oh,
oh shit. Hey, good congrats to what's his name, Miles. Is it Miles Carter?
Carter.
Miles Carter.
Is it Miles Carter? I'm gonna look it up.
I think it's Miles Carter.
The young boy?
Yeah, that's his first role.
Wow. Yeah, he's a singer.
He's a singer, and that was his first official role, and you did an amazing.
He did. He could sing.
He could sing his ass off.
He sure can. Miles Canton.
Wait.
Miles Canton.
Miles Canton. So you did an excellent job. Like that was
20.
that was your first role.
Yeah, that's major.
I'll be fucking.
Shout out to Delroy Lindo. He's fucking hilarious. I always love him in movies. He's fucking hilarious. But everyone in the movie did a great job. Even the little white girl who had them lines in there. Oh, she had those lines.
She had them crazy lines. I said, "Oh,
hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find the one line she kept saying." Everybody,
she was like, "Oh, I
heard you loud and clear, but you stuck your tongue
in my gun, and you fucked me so
hard." I said, "What?"
Yes,
that movie was. When I tell you that movie,
I said, "Whoa."
Wait, hold on.
It got mine.
There is a. I know I saved this in here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
But then you stuck your tongue in my cools and fucked me so hard, I figured you changed your mind.
You stuck. Everybody was like, "Oh, we got a new word to add." You stuck your tongue in my cools. Ooh. Oh, hey, Daddy, come get this coos.
So I'm gonna say this.
I got this coos wax today.
So I'm gonna say this.
That's just as bad as Jonathan Majors and aggressing someone.
Oh, fuck him. Fuck him.
So I'm happy that everybody had like little parts in the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that it was just, you had the Native Americans speaking their own language. You had a Chinese couple of the vampires who was Irish. You got everybody who was in there.
It was really
good.
And what I love about it was an original movie. It's original, and that's what we need. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna get hate. If I see another fucking Marvel movie, if I see another Disney movie, if I see another rendition of, this one part 2 that came out, Beverly Hills Cop 67.
You know there's a Marvel movie that comes out this week.
I am tired of seeing the same shit over and over again. I'm tired of it.
I mean, I'm probably going to see Thunderbolts.
No, I'm not. Of course. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, I am so tired of just seeing the same things over and over. I want to see more original content. Superhero movie, cool. Let it be original superhero. I don't want to see nothing from Marvel no more. I'm tired of it.
Thunderbolts is Marvel, though.
I know. I'm aware.
But I'm gonna say something because there was a lot of comments.
I know Florence Pugh was in there. I like her.
Yeah. No, but there was comments in there, and there was like, what was the director name? Ryan
Coogler.
Ryan Coogler.
Even my sister kept saying Ryan Coolidge. I'm like, that's Jennifer Coolidge.
He still has to do Black Panther 3.
He has the most Californian accent I've ever heard.
This is for the Latinos, the Latin American.
Are we addressing them again?
Yes, we want to address them because
Latin. Why?
Because they was mad at him because they was like, oh, you put all this representation in this movie. How come you didn't get no representation of us in your movies? And basically, it was
I would have said, how come you didn't vote for a black woman?
My thing is, and he says it in his interview that he got from one of his movies from 30 Days and Nights. There was who was Latino in that movie. He got one of his movies from 30. I think he said it was from 30 Days and Nights. It was like when he got the original movie from to make up come up with this movie. So he gave y'all props of a movie that y'all did, but how many times and when y'all did y'all movies, you gave us credit, or you said, "Oh, I used to watch this movie," and you gave us credit. We always make sure we give you credit for anything that we come up originally and say, "I was inspired by this movie. I was inspired in that movie." For Latinos, anybody who's Latino don't give a fuck. How many times y'all made movies and you don't give us that same criticism or gave us that recognition of when we do it? You always want to keep it in the Latino group, but you never give us that recognition. But we make sure we give everybody who we aspire to do movies, music, anything, y'all credit.
Why do you always have to make it about them?
Yeah.
Because it's not even that. It's just there's so many times when there are Latin movies that come out. No one's black is like, why can't we on it? Like, because we just used to be on left out of things. But it's
like it's getting annoying, and I'm like, y'all sound stupid.
What I'm also getting annoyed at, and I hate to say it, maybe I don't. Y'all know who Lecrae is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The fact that Lecrae came out, he was a gospel artist, and said that the movie is Christ, anti-Christian. I'm like, what?
Because just say you don't want to see the movie.
Because everybody
he said he saw it twice.
Yeah. You watched it twice. Yeah. He said he watched it twice.
And I'm like, so is the Passion of the Christ anti-Christian? Is Amistad?
I'm playing this in my head now. So you saw it once. You saw that it was Antichrist or whatever, and then you went to see it again?
Yeah, to just double check it.
So
I have to make sure I like it.
So a lot of people were saying this in the movie because everybody because everybody had different messages. Everybody got their message differently. So a lot of people were saying, in my part, like, some of the people were saying, like, oh, this movie was given, like, if you are a sinner, you need to get right with God. Some of them were saying that and then you had others was talking. I seen a lot of people were saying they couldn't finish the movie because there was too many demonic moments, and they actually left out the movie.
I have a question for y'all. To the people who believe in God and who also say you can't believe in God but don't believe in the devil, where do these moments of devils come up for y'all? If y'all think that everything is just God and good all the time. And it's a genuine question because if you're a person that believes you can't have one without the other, why when you see images of demonic things, you say, oh, I can't watch that because of so-and-so. So it's like, how do you know when you see demonic or devilish things? Like, I'm kind of just confused by that narrative. No one's saying you have to be in your house and worship it and have draw things on the ground and get your posters and your dial, whatever it may be. But I don't understand how y'all can say this be the thing with me, with black people particularly. Y'all will listen to niggas rap about shooting niggas, killing niggas, the ops spinning the block, shooting up the girls, shooting up the kids, raping people, robbing people, doing all types of scams and whatnot, and then we'll drug use, womanizing, prostitution, shaking ass, but we'll say, oh, I can't watch this movie because it's demonic.
But
y'all take your demonic ass to the strip club, right?
Or y'all
and
sit there and watch
you drinking liquor heavy and smoking heavy and popping pills, but you worried about something being demonic.
I'm doing the Lord's work and saving those girls.
Yeah, sure you are, nigga.
If I got to toss a couple ones in the air just to get her out of that club, I'll do it.
But no,
so your ones up in the air.
But like this is where I was. But I was getting that message too because I was like, if you were
song. I don't know. Go ahead.
But in that movie, yes, it does show message like if you were sinner, you need to get right with God. But then I was in a movie there when I see a couple older couples actually walked out and never came back in because it was too much for them.
That's okay. I saw people do that with regular movies that was just too much for them.
Right. So that's why I was like, and that's why they say this movie is not for everybody.
Everything isn't for everybody. I'm not saying.
So I'm not.
I just don't respect people who y'all will sit up here all day long watching The Godfather, watching Rocky, watching Goodfellas, watching Casino, and be cool with it. Go home and be cool with it. and see some black shit and be like, oh, this is demonic. I can't watch it. Watching the Expendables, watching Rambo, watching this and that.
Which Expendables? Because
It don't matter. They all got shooting in it. Go home. Y'all go home to y'all game system, shooting niggas up and shooting zombies and whatnot, and all this other extra shit. Y'all love Star Wars, Harry Potter, Star Trek, all that magic wizardry shit. But then we'll sit here and say, "Oh my God, this is demonic." I just can't keep up with y'all niggas. Y'all get on my nerves.
Star Wars got to catch a straight.
Because that gold man is not real. He looks crazy.
And
Yes,
and
that's demonic.
And you know they already said Harry Potter is witchcraft.
I love Harry Potter, but I'm not a person that likes to call things demonic just because it's dark. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I enjoy horror films. I enjoy thrillers. I enjoy things that are always cookie cutter.
What do you think Darth Maul was? For the people who might not have seen
I
that
thought his
episode.
name was Moth.
Darth Maul.
Yes, not even Darth, Dark Moth. I don't watch Star Wars. That's not in my generation. Name people who are 30 and under who like Star Wars. Name them.
My son, for one.
Your son who?
My youngest son.
Oh, you brainwashed him. That's easy.
I did.
Damn.
He discovered Star Wars on his own. I didn't even know he was into it until I saw him watching it one
That's
day.
because he went under your bed watching your tapes. Along with Booty Talk 4.
I was going to say, that's the only one you were telling me, dude. Dad, who's Cherokee Dads?
Oh my God.
Today, so let me talk to you.
Wait, who's this white girl? Who's Sarah J? No, I'm joking.
Hold on. All you niggas who act like you never beat it to Sarah J, stop fucking lying.
Because they say she ugly.
Yeah, like, come on now.
Come on. She look like
Every
she look like Drake's baby mom.
man has spanked it to her at least once.
There's this one girl named, you know who Spicy J is?
I've heard his name, I've never seen him.
Why am I telling you? Wait, I gotta show you a picture. Wait, this sounds terrible. Why would I show? This is gonna be really weird. Hold on.
They have Mount Rushmore too. I saw it the other day. Cherokee's on there, Pinky's on there. What's her face? Sky Black, she's on there.
Why she not popping up? Oh God.
You don't have these sites saved on your phone?
No, what? Incognito. I don't be saving nothing. You know what? That's when you know you got bad porn, but you be like, because for some reason, when you find a good video, sometimes you can't find it again. And then you be typing in really weird shit to find it. You still can't
I thought I was
The algorithm be fucking with you, so I'm like, damn, I gotta really type this in. Damn, freaking nun gangbang. Like, why are you making me type it out? Why are you torturing me? And then sometimes I'll be typing in so many different things.
That's the part. Read the word as you type it out.
And I'm just like, ew, I'm so dirty. Big buff black nigga.
Hey, it's just something about seeing bang bus in bold letters and shit that's just like, I really shouldn't be doing this.
That's so uncomfortable.
Oh, but I keep going anyway.
Where is she? Never mind. This is getting weird. I'm just gonna. But anyway, stop playing with a search engine. And then you ever find a video like, I've been looking for this video for months. God damn! And then you try to take on to me like, you didn't even know the same. Like, this video was better in my head than it was in real life.
I don't know, because for some reason you remember it better in your head. Like,
yes, and you find it.
That'd be the worst. So you sit there like, I've been waiting all this time to find this video, and this is what
It ain't even that good.
I'm not even into this.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I thought it was just me. I don't know. Porn websites be doing some sneaky stuff because I'll type in the same thing. And I'm like, I can't find this video.
I can go into all the pages, almost like page 22.
Like, and I'll be like, oh, I found the guy. It's the same guy, but it's not the right scene. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, there's some dirty motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, been around each other.
It's a problem. I have multiple screens loaded up, and I'll just be like, one ain't enough. And somebody was like, really? I'm like, listen, Yo, it would take me like an hour. And people like, what are you doing? I ain't even doing that. I'm just looking at the film. Like, I'm looking at the preview. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm scrolling. I'm on page 6. Oh, okay, this one. I got them lined up in case one ain't enough. Because you ever open a video and like somebody real annoying, like a nigga be talking, yeah. You like, and I'm like, I don't want to hear that. Or a girl be like, yeah. And I was like, I don't want to hear that. Or some corny storyline.
It'll be something I open up, and as soon as I hear like Wesley Pipes, I'll be like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah. You want to do so and so? Yeah. Or I hate it if a guy is behind the camera recording me when he talk. Shut up!
I'm not here for you.
There was one video where a guy had toilet paper in his ass, and he was. You seen
Wait,
that?
what?
You seen that?
No.
He was fucking the girl. He had a wad of toilet paper stuck in his butt.
And no one decided to say
No,
cut.
they told him because he just didn't know. How do you not feel that?
No, I'm saying like, no one decided to say cut. We're not gonna put this in the movie
No,
until you
they,
get out.
I don't know what that was, but yeah. Maybe I'll send it to you guys. But anyway.
I saw one that nigga who broke the whole headboard, and it was like, oh shit, they got in too much. I was like, damn.
But yeah, so
More stories time because I wasn't aware that we were gonna start having some.
no, but anyway, like I just said, we all do things that for guilty pleasures or things that are done in the dark. But I just don't know why people are so quick to call something. Like, I would love to just sit and talk with a Craig and be like, so what's your favorite movie? And what's your favorite album? And do you think Tupac is demonic? Do you think DMX is demonic? How about Jay-Z? How about this? How about all these people? Like, what do you actually think? For you to sit here and condemn somebody's hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into that movie, and first of all, it had a beautiful ending. So why would that be the first thing that you say? Who are you to say that? Especially given the history with Christianity. I'm sorry. I know I'm not, people want to say whatever they want to say, but given the history of it and how it was introduced to Black people, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But we're going to move on and say congratulations to Outkast and Salt and Pepper for being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Long overdue.
Long over. Yeah. Both of them. Well, Salt and Pepper was like late 80s. And
Early 90s.
and then Outkast is mid 90s to early 2000s.
I have pretty much given up all hope on ever getting another new Outkast album. I'm trying to manifest it, but 3,000 don't seem like.
If anybody let me know when they find Andre, when I heard he was here in Philly riding the bike and playing the flute, I was upset because I would have went there and talked to him. I mean, I don't want a picture. I just want to talk to you. Maybe get your number.
I just want to ask him, like, why you don't want to rap no more? Stop.
I'm sorry.
Why?
It's Andre the God. First of all,
Benjamin Andre.
yes. When he was in Idlewild, oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. Idlewild, that's sexy. Fall apart, you lucky bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna
Sorry, Jackson.
You said what? Andre, but I like him because he's weird. I like weird guys.
He didn't start off that way.
What you mean?
Him and Big Boy used to dress the same way.
It ain't about dress.
No. I'm talking about
It's
dress.
personality.
Their personality was one and the same. I don't know what happened after.
Nah, Andre was always weird. He said that. He was always weird.
He never displayed it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and look at the first couple Outkast videos. He got on jerseys.
Oh, no. I know. It don't matter. He was
somewhere
still weird.
after, I want to say, their second
Well,
album.
he talked about it in his. If anybody hasn't seen his interview he did a few years ago with Rick Rubin, I listened to the whole interview. Have you listened to it? No. But I love watching interviews of people because I'm that type of person. Like, I like to hear people's thoughts on how they think. But he was saying he was always a sensitive kid. He was shy.
I believe.
He said the way he grew up with just him and his mom. I think his dad died when he was young or left. But yeah, he's different, and I like different. Like any nigga that can put out a whole album just playing a flute, like that's not that type of nigga.
Giving up on giving up the Outkast album just from have to be content with their body of work as it is.
Right, right.
Big Boy still drop albums.
What do you think is the best Outkast album?
I'm biased because Stankonia is always gonna be my favorite.
Stank.
But I could see why people would say speaker box or love below or whatever. So.
Love below.
God
That
damn,
song
Free.
spread. Ooh, yes.
You just go through like rap albums looking for all the sex songs.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to ovulate in like 5 days. I'm sorry.
Why would you share that?
Women know how it is. I mean, I'm always like this, but wait, let me see on my app.
And then she gonna pull it
Oh,
out.
I'm ovulating next. Today's the first day. Listen, I'm sorry. It's like how men be like, "Oh, I'm horny testosterone." Same thing for women. I need to mate right now.
I would never tell you that.
I need to mate. You don't need to tell me that. Niggas are always expected to be horny 24/7. People never talk about women though. It's bad, especially when you get to a certain age.
I got nothing.
I got nothing either. But
Shit better be dry when you get up.
But you gonna bring up one more quick topic first?
No, we got some more, but go ahead.
I'm gonna bring up one quick topic, and it's gonna talk about Carmelo Anthony real quick.
We got him last week, right?
Yeah.
Not the basketball player, got me.
Yes.
But you got an update.
So I'm gonna say this real quick before I bring up the update. Anybody, the people who out there who are talking about wanting a death penalty on Carmelo Anthony, y'all is a piece of shit. Because one, he's 17. Yes, I know that. But two, for y'all to call out for y'all want the death, he should deserve a death penalty. Y'all fucking outrageous. Because this is the same. Y'all giving all this energy to this one man, but y'all not giving the same energy to Luigi. Y'all got Cal Rittenhouse, George Zimmerman.
I mean, even though Luigi is the closest thing, only because what Luigi did was undeniable. Undeniable. Only because it was caught on camera.
Right.
And because he thought that murder out, like it was premeditated. Mm-hmm. So the other two were not premeditated, even though they were done in cold blood. But
like,
Luigi is undeniable.
I feel like
Why?
But like Cal Rittenhouse, he went to a y'all fucked up. Yo.
For those of y'all who...
When Bill Cosby would play Smash Brothers, his favorite person was Dr. Mario.
For those of y'all who might not be aware, we don't plan nothing. Our sense of humor is just like so in tune to the point where we'll both be thinking the same fucked up thing, and then it just comes out at the same time.
But like Cal Rittenhouse, how he went to a whole nother county and he wanted to do that fake ass tears, but he never.
Princess Peach cheats on Mario with Metal Mario because he got that metal dick. Sorry, he go to Dr. Mario and get that pill. Take that mushroom and grow it.
I'm actually surprised that no one has come out with a mushroom dick pill.
Oh my God.
That shit.
Hey,
that was an obvious metaphor.
We copywriting that shit. Boop, boop, boop.
But like for y'all to sit there and doing a whole Save White American protest, and y'all was sitting in the fucking parking lot, y'all are some fucked up individuals.
Especially given the fact that it was supposed to be self-defense.
It is self-defense. And one, he did not have just find out he did not have a knife. He actually used what was cleats.
Oh shit!
Because that was the first thing he grabbed.
So he smacked him with it.
Remember, when it's football, then something you got cleats at the bottom, the spikes at the bottom of the shoes.
I know, but what did he do with it?
I mean, that's the only way you can like puncture someone is if you hit them like that.
Right.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I got allergies.
So they keep saying it's a. So the other thing is they keep saying it's a knife. He had a knife on him. He had a knife.
You stood on that thing, and then it's green. Like, oh, I'm sorry. That's my allergies.
Yo.
Oh, God, that's in my head.
Yeah, niggas, if you ever get some head and it's too wet, it might be some mucus on your shit.
You know what? We ain't going
Exactly. Hey, some people be like, oh, I'm about to throw up. I don't care. What?
That's actually happened to me before.
I know, it happens a lot. I don't care. You can just throw up.
No.
You're not putting that thing in me.
No, but they keep saying it was a knife. It was not a knife. It was like cleats, like a little cleats thing. Cleat sneakers. With
Oh, for sure. That's like when the girl hit Shorty with the baton. Like, nah. Same difference, right?
No.
Because she could have died from that.
One was self-defense. The other was like, no, I'm going to hit this bitch.
Okay, but the thing is, she could have died though, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm actually surprised all she got was a concussion and a fractured skull.
God damn. Put a rip in that girl's skull. God damn.
But
Talking about that shit was an accident. That was no fucking accident.
Yeah, I had to look at
The way she swung that baton, it was like, oh no, you meant to do that.
me and Rob was arguing about that. I was like, it was the actor. He said, no, that bitch said, we gonna lose, we gonna fucking lose.
No, I'm gonna lose. No, we gonna lose, bitch.
So no, it's just bad. And then everybody now there's like people coming out as witness, like who was there to see what happened, and even the victim's brother came out and said he started the shit. Literally came out and said his brother started the whole confrontation and the physical altercation to him. Even though
you just didn't expect to die by cleats. That's what you didn't expect.
even the brother said him and Austin and his brother did go jump.
I have a really dark joke, but
Go ahead.
I can't.
Why? You can't put that out there and not say it.
He gonna name his first son Cletus. Go ahead.
You ain't shit.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying not to laugh. Congratulations, you did it again.
I don't know why my mind is this way, you guys. I wish I knew.
Again.
I wish,
But you don't break the episode.
I wish I knew why. I don't know why. And I'm not even trying to make light of the situation because it's not funny. But
That was the first thing you thought of.
yes. Go ahead.
But like I said, I'm still mad at all these folks that's coming out and saying they want the defense, the prosecutor to seek out the death penalty for Kamala Anthony, and I'm like, even attorney said like he's 17. We can't even process that. Like there's no way. That's
It's self-defense. He didn't. And you know what I hate?
and
When it comes out, why was the first story that he stabbed him with a knife?
because that's what everybody was saying.
But how does it get to that? You know what I mean?
Right wing media.
That's crazy how it could get to that.
Mm-hmm.
But where did he? I'm trying to figure out what he did with the cleat. Like cleats are that sharp?
Not like they were back in the day, but you can like punch someone.
Yeah.
Like back in the day,
And
there
where
used to be
did
the
he-
little metal spikes that would.
Yeah.
When did he puncture? Where did he puncture him?
I don't know exactly where, but remember he was defending himself, and and then they trying to say it was like Luigi. They said it was like he meant to do
Please
it.
stop saying his name.
And I can't think of the charge they said. It was like
Oh no!
but no, it's like they say he's
Ugly ass goomba.
So they're trying to.
That fucking turtle be pissing me off. You know what pisses me off? Them fucking bone turtles. If you hop on them bitches and they get right back up. Oh, them fireballs, they look like hot Cheetos. Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to say it was premeditated. And I'm like,
Oh, come on.
you can't premeditate a murder. Like, he knew that he was going to be there at that time.
He knew he was going to bully him.
You're right. And I'm like, it's hard to prove with reasonable doubt that he premeditated that. When you're defending yourself, you're looking at anything that's around you to swing at or throw at to defend yourself. He's not saying that it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to have these fucking cleats on me and he comes up, I'm going to hit him in the neck with this shit. No.
What's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6?
Really? Jay-Z, this is where we going?
Sorry. Go ahead.
So they try to say it was premeditated. Try to say it should have been assault. I'm like, first of all, this
That's
man.
one of my favorite songs up there.
I love this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it's stupid. Like he did premeditate it. You have to really prove that
He played Rolex. I knew what he done to that.
Mm-hmm. Like it's really hard
Not
to
funny to me. Sorry.
like you really have to if he's going to court, y'all have to really prove to us that he really premeditated this whole scene. Like he foreseen that these two white
First
boys.
of all, if I was going to premeditate something, I wouldn't beat nobody with a cleaver. I would have beat you with a cleaver.
Why?
Cocksucker beat it. Sorry, go ahead.
Like y'all.
Yes.
Imagine.
Now I have to play that song before I go to work tomorrow.
But like
Did it again.
it's just stupid. Like that's why I'm mad because they tried to ask for a death penalty of a 17-year-old kid, but y'all was not. Y'all gave that same energy for the Central Park 5, but after we found out that they didn't really do it,
And there was no evidence.
none.
And you know what really pissed me off? The story of Khalid Browder,
Mm-hmm.
who literally got arrested. There was no evidence, and then he was in jail for like a year or 2 years.
Three. I thought it was 3.
I think it's 3.
Oh my god! He
was-
spent a year in jail in the hole,
Mm-hmm.
and then came out and hung himself. Like it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Like that's why I'm saying fuck all y'all. If y'all sit there and y'all say racism doesn't exist, and y'all sit here and want to do.
Hell yeah! The way they coming out for Luigi, bitches was getting him on his name, on his nails and shit, and pictures, and getting tattoos, and getting pictures on his shirt. Like what? Crazy ass. Wow. Anyway,
know what else is my favorite song off that album too?
what?
Who you with?
Oh my god! Do.
And my style. Love bitches, thug bitches, shy bitches, rough bitches, no matter, you're my bitches, gold diggers with your eyes on my riches, can't knock your house super pills, side bitches, game tight, get it all to the platinum French French and the French French in the same night, pour you in your tight frame, look at your little face like when, then a slide right.
But I don't know like that. I mean, I would date Jay-Z. If it was back in the day, or I was, yeah.
He kicking you out by 6 a.m. man.
He would never pick me up.
He said it.
He would never. He says that, but he would never.
So you want, hey, Poppy, Jay-Z, not do it again, Jay-Z.
No, he would never kick me out.
Why?
Because I'm special. I've never had a man kick me out.
You don't think it was women who thought they were special that he kicked out?
No, he wouldn't kick me out. I know I wouldn't get kicked out.
What's that?
I probably would get cheated on, but I wouldn't get kicked out. I wouldn't get kicked out, but I would definitely get cheated on.
Right. He gonna let you stay the night to get you a Uber.
Right. He would treat me right. Like I kind of know my vibe with people. I didn't say he would be faithful back then. Oh no, we had issues, but I don't think he would kick me out. If I was annoying, I don't think I'm annoying like that until you get to know me. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. But shout out to Kendrick and SZA for kicking off the GNX tour. They did their first date. What was it in Minneapolis? And then they did Houston, and then they just did Atlanta the other day. But shout out to them. He made history for the largest grossing hip hop tour, not tour, show ever.
Twice.
First he did 9 million, and the next day he did more than 9 million. It was like almost 10 million in a day. So
I'm mad that I won't be at the link on Monday.
damn, I wish we could go. I really wish they could go.
Oh, and happy anniversary.
True.
Euphoria came out a year
Oh, it did, and
Yeah.
not like us almost.
That's crazy. May 4th.
Wow, is it the day he's gonna be in Philly?
No, he'll be the 5th.
Okay, close
So,
enough.
The day before will be the anniversary, not like us, and he's in Philly.
Yeah, shouts out to them.
They said shout out to the song that made Drake cut his braids.
Oh, my little garlic bread.
What is the braids?
I still got feelings for Drake a little bit. I don't know. That's weird. I'm conflicted.
Why?
Because I grew up with Drake, and it's kind of like seeing, not saying he's an idol or a hero to me, because he's not, but it's like seeing people you grew up on just be fucking mad corny. Like, it's so hard
He's
to.
always been there.
Yes, but there's levels to corny. Like, he was like respectable corny. Like, he was always a little weird, little zesty, little different. But now with the lawsuit, like, I don't know. It's just certain levels to it. It's just like,
Like, I'm not even being funny with it.
And I feel like Nokia just came and went, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you. It did.
That video was hot for like 10 minutes. And then we moved
The
on.
song is hot for like, I feel bad.
People moved on.
They did. They really did.
And that's not even trying to bring them two back together, whatever, but it's like Kendrick got Luther and no one talked about Nokia after that at that point.
Mm-hmm. But people are still talking about Kendrick, and I wonder when Drake will ever return to the States, because I haven't seen him. I know he's trying to sell his house in LA. I know he still has a house in Houston or something, but I haven't seen him in.
Yeah, I seen
in the US
concert. They was turned up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they
In
were.
Atlanta, they sang everything.
But
He
why
said
y'all
word for
keep
word.
spicing shit up? Like, I watch. Shout out to Jay Nolan on YouTube. I watch Jay Nolan, and I love watching his content because he just talks about shit nobody talks about, like the Meg case with Meg and Milagro, or stuff with Drake or Kendrick and other people. But why y'all keep spicing shit up like Jay Prince was going to do something to him when he came to Houston?
Over Drake?
Yes. David,
No.
listen, between Glizzy Gobbler Eck, or as Nolan likes to call him, the DJ that don't spin, which I love.
Jay
The
Prince-
DJ that don't spin, DJ Academics, they just keep spicing shit up. They were on the phone with, I don't know if it was Baca, if it was whoever they was on the phone with, but he was on stream with somebody saying, oh, I heard that when Kendrick come to Toronto, he gonna have a whole skit, he gonna be dissing y'all, that's how people get shot and die.
Jay Prince ain't even that type of nigga, first of all. Like,
Right.
he's too respected in the game to be like, yo, Kendrick can't come here without checking in, blah, blah, whatever the case.
Not even that they're gonna do something. And my
No,
thing is this. Y'all niggas need to stop living. Academics, you're whack. You've been whack. You always gonna be whack. And you are the nigga that lives vicariously through other niggas. You got Drake's dick so far down your throat you can't even breathe.
Jay-
Take it out. And then you're always trying to spice stuff up. That's how most things escalate, because people, the niggas who really aren't about shit and won't do shit, put the bug in other people's ear about stuff.
Jay Prince ain't hurt nobody over no rap.
Exactly.
That's
Right.
different.
It's rap shit. And that's what y'all failing to realize. Like,
Over a rap beat that he not even in. Like,
over a rap beef that Drake started.
exactly.
Yeah.
There ain't
So
nothing.
it's really
Stop.
wild to hear. And then, like I said, he was on the phone. I don't know if it was Baca or if it was, I don't know who it was he was on the phone, but somebody from Toronto. And the guy on the phone was like, oh, they offered me to come out during Kendrick's set. And they're like, what? Like,
You know what this is? They're angling for a round 2 at this point.
and then the guy on the phone was like, oh, tell Kendrick to come to Toronto with no security. Well, how would I come anywhere with no security? Do you know how stupid you sound? You know how lame y'all sound talking about this shit? So they're still on stream talking about it, and he's saying, oh, well, word is through the grapevine. I heard Kendrick is going to be doing this. He going to be dissing y'all when he go to Toronto. Like, you sound like a bitch.
Like I said, they're still angling for a round 2. They want something else to happen. So Drake can finally get a W. It ain't happening. Kendrick said it's over. I don't need to fuck with him anymore. What I do on my tour is what I do on my tour, but it's not going to be no more back and forth.
It's not. I did think it was weird that SZA performed "Rich Baby Daddy." I thought that was really weird. However, everybody's been loving the tour. I've heard nothing but great things about. SZA said, his said. People were trying to complain, saying that she was lip singing or whatever, which I can't debate or not. Shout out to Beyonce too. She started her Cowboy Carter tour.
And they said Blue Ivy was doing.
Yo, she was not. I'm sorry, not the bitch. That girl was dancing, and then she brought her other daughter on stage. And a lot of people showed up to her LA show. She did LA first, which is I think is bold to do LA first.
Wow.
It's LA. Not bold saying that because it's Beyonce, but to start off in LA because that's where mainly all the stars and people come out. Like it's the pack show. You know what I mean? But
Is she coming to Philly?
of course she's coming to Philly.
No, but when?
I don't know. I was gonna try to go, but child, the way them tickets are set up, I might wait till the last minute and buy a nosebleed for like $50 the day of.
My brother said he's going to the Jersey show.
Okay. I was gonna go try to go to Atlanta with my cousins, but the girl, them tickets was $900 and they wasn't even up close. I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry,
But
Beyonce.
here's my thing: people complaining, but that's how our tickets have always been.
No, this is like plus inflation. Like it's bad.
Like $1,800.
Yes.
To $2,000.
Like these were pre-sale tickets.
How bad y'all want to support your queen?
Listen.
I had people. I was seeing people on there. It's like I paid my tickets. Oh, like they was like.
That's the. I'm not gonna have no lights. I gotta go suck some
How
dick.
bad y'all want to support your
I gotta
queen?
go back to my baby dad real quick to get this money. Like, nah, I'm not doing that.
I'm in a bind, baby.
I see some. I see someone.
I'm in a bind, baby.
I see more. Remember the last tour she had? They would, and then like literally like last year they finally paid. It was like, oh my god, we finally paid.
I'll say this: if you see a bunch of young girls with a bunch of older men out the blue, you know why.
Cowboy hats on. Damn, you want to go see Beyonce? But yeah, shout out to Kendrick and the tour. I can already tell this tour is gonna do numbers and break a whole bunch of records.
Stop with all this shit with as bots at these concerts. Like, no, these are sold out shows. There's not no.
This is the same thing.
This is no AI,
this is the
no
same
bot.
thing they did to Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, no one was the concert. And this is the thing. Even if the concert isn't full capacity, this motherfucker sold 50,000 tickets.
Look, I just seen something on YouTube the other day. You know how hard it is for any artist to do a stadium show? Not every artist gets a stadium show.
Yes.
And not a whole lot of rappers get stadium shows.
Right. But then he ain't even doing stadium. I think he's doing bigger than that. Is he doing bigger than stadiums?
No, there's nothing bigger than a stadium. Like,
Oh, okay.
no, he's not doing like NBA arenas. Kendrick is doing NFL stadiums.
Yes, he's doing legit.
Like literally places where the Super Bowl has been. He's selling that out.
He's doing what Beyonce does, what Michael Jackson did, what Prince probably did. Like, it's hard to sell out stadiums. The last time I was in the Lincoln Financial Field was when I went to go see Kevin Hart. Okay?
Yeah.
That's probably the last time I think I've been to Lincoln Financial Field that I can remember.
Y'all gotta stop being haters. Like,
it's a bunch of people coming out talking about Kendrick. All the people who were saying that he's corny, he doesn't have any hits. Like, y'all smoking crack. And on top of that, the guy was it Dodie or Dottie Six who was complaining about him, saying that with him being on Hey Now, it didn't do shit for him. It didn't change his life.
side note, shout out to the bars. Like,
to the who?
To the bars. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on, calm down.
That's all.
Calm down. Because Meg's Coachella shit said they didn't have to compliment her. They could have continued hating.
Oh no! But they hated the very next week. So no.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
No. Whenever it came out, they had their panties in a bunch. Barty Gang, Cardi B, all the fake hotties. Let me just tell y'all this. All y'all fake fans need to shut up. When it comes to Meg, when it comes to Kendrick, when it comes to anybody, y'all don't know real music. Y'all don't know real hip hop. Y'all like hip hop. Y'all like hip hop. You like hip hop. You don't like people who know how to actually rap and have the ability. You like niggas rapping about lean and getting drunk and fucking bitches. That's what y'all like to listen to. Okay? Y'all know nothing about real rap, real hip hop. Y'all don't know your roots about Southern hip hop. Y'all don't know your history. Y'all know who UGK is. You don't know who Rap A Lot is. Y'all don't know none of that. The Ghetto Boys, you know nothing. Y'all know absolutely nothing. Y'all don't know nothing about West Coast. Like, people piss me off because I'm a real fan of music, and a lot of y'all don't know nothing about music. So, anyway, we're going to be moving right along to the NFL draft that just happened. You would take over. I don't really know too much about
Please
this.
take over.
I know what's his name? His name is what?
Shador.
Now you know I should do it.
I'm not even gonna lie, that was a good one.
Buy me some Dior, Shador.
Now, as much college football as I watched last season, all I kept hearing was Shador was either going to be the first quarterback taken or the second.
Right.
How the fuck did he slip all the way to the fifth round?
And then being fifth round, 144 pick.
Like, you can't tell me that wasn't personal.
Well, I have a couple questions.
Go for it.
Is he good?
Yes.
Is he really good?
Yes.
Are y'all just saying that because of who his daddy is?
No.
Like,
I
watched him play ever since Jackson State.
How good is his ball handle?
I'm not going there with you because I know why you're doing it.
What? That's a question.
First of all, it's not ball handle, that's basketball.
You see where I'm at. I don't know nothing about football.
Clearly.
How good is his grip?
I'm not going there with you.
Can he go deep?
I'm going to talk to you
Answer
right
my question.
because she's doing that on purpose.
Yes.
No, he was one of the
Is he a tight end?
No.
What is he?
He's a
Quarterback.
Oh, okay.
He plays the same position as Jalen Hurts. No, he was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. He said, I thought you was doing something.
No, I'm stretching.
He set records in the NCAA last year. Like I said, he was supposed to be either the first or second quarterback pick. The only quarterback I would say should have been picked before Shador is Cam Ward to you. Outside of that, none of the guys that was drafted before him, including the guy the Browns drafted. The Browns drafted the quarterback before they drafted Shador.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Who named him? Sorry.
I'm pretty sure his
And
dad
then,
named him.
and then
Shador?
His other son is named Shiloh.
Shiloh's cute. What is Shador?
It's biblical, I think.
Is it? I don't know.
I'm not going to claim to know. I just said I think.
So where he get DeAndre from?
Yeah.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Are we going to bring up this prank phone call too?
Oh, that was awful.
That kid-
But he got fined $350K. I don't know if that's enough.
No, the Falcons got fined $250.
He got fined $350.
I just saw $100,000.
No. The coach got fined $350.
Yeah. And then there's already been posts out there saying that if they see him, it's on site. They about to whoop the guy's ass.
I don't blame him.
So
Hey, I'm not condoning violence, but in this case, I understand.
In this case, I didn't see nothing.
because he already tried.
You ruining the biggest moment in these players' lives. Like, to hear their name actually called on TV, being drafted, other than maybe winning a Super Bowl, that's like the highest.
The biggest moment.
Yeah.
And how do you
And
feel
you gonna
about the
take
guy
that.
who came out? I don't know his name, but there was a guy who came out and said that he's super entitled. He doesn't deserve to be there.
No, see,
and
my thing with that is it was an anonymous person that said that.
No. It was a dude. He said, I don't know. Hold on. I'm looking.
I thought you were talking about one of the GMs. It was,
No. It was a dude who said,
But
black
He
guy.
got that from one of the GMs.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And then my thing was, y'all recording yourself doing this fucking prank phone.
Right. How stupid are you? Y'all read of that shit. You talking about somebody who's arrogant and entitled. You recording?
Just to put it on social media. That's stupid. But, the GM that was saying that about
Let's
Shador.
see.
Nah, put your name on it. Don't hide behind anonymous or whatever. You want to make that claim? Stand on it. Be the one that I said it about him. This is what I thought. Is Shador completely innocent and all this? No, he's a little bit too cocky, and white folk don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
You probably
NFL Hall of Famer Chris Carter.
Yeah, he got that from a GM.
Okay.
But I could see how they would think that Shador was arrogant or entitled or whatever because of who his dad is.
Right.
At the same time, you can't tell me his talent is superseded by the fact that he's arrogant.
Right.
He didn't set records by being arrogant. He set records by being good.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the fact that they,
I wasn't up on him.
But
So
my thing is this: I watched the video that when they did the whole prank phone call, trying to say he was at the Atlanta Falcons, and they like took it back at the last second. Now I'm just saying that like y'all fucking idiots, and y'all really
the
did
fact that you
record
recorded
yourself
and put it out,
and thought that nothing was going to
and
happen.
now those are his kids who did it.
Yeah.
So he made his kids do it.
No, they trying to say they don't know how the kids was able to get his number.
They got it from his dad.
They got it, yeah.
It ain't know what
His
I'm
dad's
sorry.
phone.
The dad was in on it. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
Allegedly,
Let's
the
put
dad's
two and
phone
two.
was laying around.
Let's
They
put
got
two-
it.
who was recording? Who was recording?
Probably one of his friends.
Cause
Fuck out of here.
Cause that's what.
Fuck out of
But
here.
that's what they said.
But you know what? How did they know to call him? They did it the next day.
No, they did it.
When Shador wasn't drafted in the first round or whatever, and was sliding, they decided, okay, let's fuck with him right now and pretend like we're GM is getting ready to say we're going to pick you.
Right.
This all happened the same night.
Mm-hmm. And then now he's trying to pump down the son. What's the son name? I just have it. His son name was.
Dumbass. That's what I call him.
Is his son name is not was is
Dumbass.
Yeah. Oh damn! I just lost it. But his son,
Alex. No.
I watched a lot of college football last year, and it was two teams I specifically watched. University of Miami, because it's my favorite college football team. DU.
Mm-hmm.
And Colorado, the team Shador played.
What's the mascot for them?
Ooh, Miami.
Mm-hmm.
They're called the Hurricanes, but their mascot is the Ibis.
Ibis. Okay, so where the fuck I get Gators from?
That's Florida.
Florida.
And my Dolphins, those are football
No, that
team.
is NFL. There you go.
I think about Dan Marino.
Yeah, but you know that.
Excuse me, I watched Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
See, I was giving you props, and then you validated what I thought originally. That's the only reason you know that. Not because you played in the NFL, but because
You gotta know this. You know when Ace Ventura came out?
in the 90s.
I was a kid. How else was I supposed to know about him?
Dan Marino was still playing in the 90s.
Yes, and I was born in the 90s. I wasn't born in the fucking 80s. I wouldn't know. You should be proud of me. That was
That you know it because of the movie.
Yes.
You know different than someone who only knows Will Smith as an actor, not as a rapper.
But yeah, like.
Well, that wasn't me.
But that now, like the punishment, I felt like that was. Do y'all think the punishment was good enough, or it should have been more?
No, he should get on camera and apologize, bitch boy.
He allegedly spoke with Shador and then.
Nah, make it public. Like you did the damn thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Make it public, nigga.
But now,
Sing the national anthem too, and not that our black national anthem.
but now I see a lot of comments. There's like, if we see
Sing my country to the thee, nigga. My country to the thee, sweet land.
But I would say,
Sing a song. Sorry.
but I would say this. Now they coming. A lot of people are coming for him. That's like, if I see you, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And I'm like, you know what? I don't condone this.
The
But
only other thing is, it wasn't specifically just Shador, because apparently he texted a bunch of other players that was getting ready to get drafted too.
But you specifically did it with
But
him.
Shador was the
And
first
you know
one.
why? Because a lot of them, you can't tell me that's not a premeditated thing. The way people been messing with Deion Sanders and with the way they've been critical over him and the way that he coaches or saying things about him and winning, the way people been, come on now.
But all that tells me is none of these people actually watched Deion Sanders back in the day. How he coaches is how he played. He was confident. He had a certain swag to him. Niggas wanted to fight Deion.
Is it weird that Deion Sanders kind of remind me of Vince Carter in a way?
Why?
I don't know.
I don't really see it.
You don't see it?
They're not really. Having watched Deion play back in the day,
Not similar than they play. I'm just saying, I don't know why they kind of
like favorite.
look alike. Yeah. Like he's like buff. Vince Carter.
She just
No, oh my, no, I don't even think like that.
people who are surprised by Dion right now never saw him.
I'm sorry, I
play.
keep hitting you.
Never saw him play.
Nah,
He was confident and he backed his shit up. Okay.
Nigga taking a shirt off over here.
Nah, let me get a hot.
This ain't that kind of party, but
Made me forget what I was going to say.
I'm just lucky I ain't have nothing on me. Okay.
you free, boo?
No.
Oh,
He's talking about that thing.
oh, get that thing on me now.
People home want me that. Come on, I see.
You got something in your shoe? No, what?
I'm not going. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I got to stretch. But
My favorite NFL team was the 49ers, but I will be rooting for Cleveland, specifically for Shador. I hope he gets in there and kicks everybody's ass and then just flips everybody off and out there.
yes, Shador. And of course, people were talking because he was next to, well, you know, the girl shouldn't see you.
Yeah.
And who gives a fuck? Who cares? Let people live. Damn. At least somebody's getting some action. Now,
You all right over there?
no, if I'm dreaming about getting gangbanged by 2 Michael Jordans, no, I'm not.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. That's what I say. Damn, Michael B. Jordan.
She said she wanted to fuck Michael Jordan.
Nah, I can't. He reminds me of my dad. Ew, don't say that. It's a lot of bald men that remind me of my dad. Okay, Tupac was one of them, and
Tupac was your dad at Michael Jordan?
yes, yes.
Right?
Yeah. What? Don't we talk about my dad?
No, I'm not trying to say. I'm just trying to figure out how you get
The
Tupac
two of
and
them
Michael
together?
Jordan. Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just hot as hell.
Does it make sense?
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Why the picture so blurry?
This is an old picture?
No. It's just the resolution of it is kind of. It's my connection. Will you see my dad? Or is
Yeah.
it what I do?
He's a little Christian crowbar Curtis.
Yes. That's him and Crowbar Curtis.
Oh, look at the young crowbar.
Shut up!
Like she get ready to start some shit. You still cheese the same way.
That wasn't the crowbar, but it was the papers.
You still cheese the same different way.
That'd be my mom.
You look like your mom.
Yeah.
I hope so. Excuse me. But yeah. Oh wait, all right, this is the last one.
Yeah, you already started some shit.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? I wasn't aware of Shador. You sure Shador or not? Every time I looked at it, I wanted to say Shader.
Shador.
Shador. I would love to talk to him and be like, how did you come up with the name for that? It's interesting. I never heard that name before. We just voted in the House to deport U.S. citizens to a foreign country. Quick, if you had to move to a country tomorrow, another country, where would you move to?
Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
I've already thought about this.
You would move to Canada to be closer to Drake?
No.
Well, no. You want to go to the palace?
My boss is actually French Canadian. She was born in Montreal, and every time she talks about Montreal, she makes it sound like the greatest place in the world, to the point where I'm like,
why the fuck is you here?
exactly.
Exactly.
Like, why would you come here?
And then Canada got a universal health care.
Mm-hmm. I guess I wouldn't mind being a Canadian.
But they say you can't move. You can't move in it unless you have like family relative that's been already living there.
That's not true.
Is it?
She and I've actually asked her about this. The process to get Canadian citizenship is difficult, but it's possible.
What makes it difficult? You got to answer like random questions, like
I don't know what it is, but I think their test or standards, or whatever they get.
write a list of everybody you've ever slept with.
I do know if you got a felony, you can't even step foot in there.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
You can't.
All my beds can't come with me. No, I'm joking.
Any felony record, like any criminal record, you cannot step foot
In Canada?
Nope.
Nope.
They stop you at the border.
What if it was over 10 years ago?
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter. Any record you have, if it's a felony, any type of record, they will not let you in.
Hopefully, y'all can take Tory Lanez back when he's done with his shit.
Well,
Anyway,
that's the exception because I thought they had to send him back.
I hope so.
I mean,
They need their King of Munchkin head back, but ain't never there.
I mean, you gotta remember, I've been in Ontario before.
you set him up for that.
So you know Drake?
No,
You sure?
I'm definitely sure.
Does he really like him young?
I'm younger than him.
You got his age bracket.
Like 7, 8 years.
You got his age bracket.
No,
You too old.
I'm not too old.
He like a teenager.
I thought he said he used to he like him BBW. That's what he said.
He did say that.
The type that suck
You
you
can-
dry, eat some lunch with
You
you.
can say
Hey! Cause you BBW. I'm joking. I thought he said he like thick women.
Hey, you got anything else on your agenda?
Yes, the last topic of the day is the most dreadful topic you talk about.
Oh,
Is big gorilla King Kong with a white woman in his hand. Shannon Sharp has had a lawsuit filed against him under the Tony Busby, the famous Tony Busby law for whatever it's called. But there's a woman, a young lady named Gabby. I don't know her last name.
she's not even that cute.
She not.
I was like, shit.
Now, if you guys had to put on your straight thinking cap, if you guys,
I am straight.
if you, that's why I didn't say it to you, nigga. If you had to choose a white woman that you would risk it off, or in your case, a white man, who would you risk it off for?
Scarlett Johansson.
I know you would say that.
Ryan Reynolds.
You could do better than that.
I mean, you seen Black Widow?
I know, I have.
She
But I've also seen Marriage Story with her in it. You've never seen that movie.
No, I haven't.
I love that. Her in that movie.
Not a white person?
Yes. You said Ryan Reynolds? Oh, you like funny niggas, huh? They laugh you out the drawers. They say you know how dick in the butt. What was that?
You know what? I can't.
That laugh.
The laugh, get out your drawers. Wow.
They say you know I'm helping you.
The fuck?
Who's the other one? Matthew McConaughey?
McConaughey!
All right.
He voted for Trump!
Well, I didn't know that.
You can't be what?
I did not know that.
You want to stick a Trump sticker on you? No!
Avery, we can do it. But you're going to have to let me put this bag of hair on first.
Hell no.
Avery, I want to role play now. You gotta wear this Confederate flag, wrap it around your body. I want you completely naked with that flag wrapped around you.
I'm over there like, bitch, I'm getting high.
Oh, look at him. He getting high turning to look. Look at him. Ooh, yeah.
We're going to role play tonight.
If that tank top was any further, we would have got nipple shot. Yo, listen, y'all. Avery is trying to promo for his OnlyFans, y'all. If you want to see more,
Nah. I'm really hot.
Boys with degrees.
Look, I'm really sweating.
y'all want to see a picture? He's holding his degree right in front of him with nothing else. He got a tassel on, nothing else. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I keep hitting y'all.
Like, I really am sweating. Like, dead
I can see you got some titty sweat. Oh yeah. Y'all want to see my titty sweat? It's bad.
Tassels on your titties.
Tassels on, tassels on your titties. But yeah, Shannon Sharp is done. I hate to say it.
It's your favorite sports
And,
one?
and guess what? I don't feel bad for him. I feel nothing for him.
My thing is,
Come on.
you at that age where you supposed to know better at this point. It's certain women
Why?
you ain't supposed to fuck.
It's interesting, but it's not even that. It's just the fact that first of all, I learned you have a history of doing this. You was beating bitches up from the beginning. Black women, white women. You already settled another case. You had another case in New York. So you got multiple cases on this. So clearly,
I knew you was a freak when you said you love getting your ass eaten. And you had a butt plug? Oh my God. That was a wrap. I said, this nigga's a freak. This
That's
old
chocolate
fuck is a
daddy's
freak.
chocolate daddy's asshole. That's what he said. Chocolate daddy's asshole. I'm sorry.
I wasn't ready for that. Chocolate baby's asshole.
So some of the text messages were like, I'm trying to get them so I can read them out loud.
Like,
She said, this is not funny, but she said, but I cried when you left because I begged you to put a condom on and not put it in my ass and you didn't listen. I don't care what our history and no means no, Shannon. I don't know how to process this. And he said, can I call you later? She said, I want to be abused, daddy. And then he was saying things like he would impregnate her if he was 38 years old and that he likes to get his ass ate. And she said, yeah, put a big black baby in me. And she was like, yeah, I want my kids to be like genetically set for life. And these are the type of women. First of all, I don't feel bad for him at all. Now, if you really did sexually abuse, because a lot of y'all feel like if she's a sex worker and they had a sexual history together, that they cannot be raped. That's not true.
No still means no, regardless of what the profession is.
Okay, I've told stories before about, maybe I haven't, but some of y'all niggas like to do things in people's sleep and make it like, yo, what are you doing? I was asleep. Oh well, I was asleep.
Like, even porn stars are capable.
What is wrong with you?
Even porn stars are capable of saying no.
No means no. And the thing is that you have a history of doing it. And then on top of that, why would you feel... They said that the first time they interacted, she went up in his room. He didn't say anything. He went in the bathroom for 5 minutes, probably popped a Cialis or something. And they sat in there for 10 minutes in silence. And then he grabbed her head like this. It said, I knew from the first time I saw it, I was going to fuck you. And I'm just like, what?
Okay, that is not how he was talking in the show.
No. Allegedly, she thought they were in a relationship together. And she said that he cheated on her with Michelle. So when she saw that, she was upset. And there were text messages about that too. And then she was texting like, you better be not fucking with those hookers in Vegas. Now, I didn't know he lived in Vegas. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's recent.
I had no idea. They both moved to Vegas. Together, separately. That's weird.
Very.
They both moved from Los Angeles to Vegas. Together. But separate. Or should I say at the same time, separately. But yeah, he was just, I'm sorry. You have issues with race because there's no way I would have some white nigga saying, yeah, I'm better than that black dick, right? I'm better than that. I would never let nobody say that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like this white penis? Huh? I really want that chocolate. I would never let no guy say no stuff like that.
First of all, there's the white part.
I want a baby with big black tits. Like, I would never. I would never.
Imagine you messing with white girls. Yeah, you like this white cock. Like, you like,
no. It's not white, it's pink. Anyway.
You want to take this pink strong?
No.
Don't you want it?
No.
I know they look
That's
at me.
right. Get over here. Suck this Johnson.
We're at the time.
Don't mind me, because I know I'm sweating.
Avery is perspiring over here. He's thinking about the... Oh, there's a difference between black cock and white cock.
Well, I know.
Black cock fills more spaces in your bathroom. Shit, real no. But I'm gonna be honest. I think it's over for Shannon Sharp. I'm gonna be honest. I think all that is over, and it's so funny because the Cat Williams thing and resurface and the Monique though. I don't think his behavior would change regardless of the age and race of women. He just is who he is. However, he got too cocky because he thought because she was an OnlyFans and a sex worker and her age that he can manipulate her. But my thing is, why would you be that sloppy? Like, why? Why would you be that sloppy to say? And the thing is, they said in the lawsuit, he was pressing her to sign an NDA and she kept refusing and he would just be like, all right, whatever. And forget about it.
Maybe she knew that this day was gonna come.
But my thing is, he's stupid.
Very.
He's stupid. And when what you say?
Very.
Play stupid games?
You're stupid prizes.
Sorry.
Like, he wasn't always this arrogant though, or cocky or whatever. Like, before he started blowing up with the podcast and stuff, and before all the stuff with him being on First Take and him and Skip, he was a low-key, laid-back dude. I don't know where this came from.
He was always a coon.
Without saying, but he wasn't like this.
Yo, he was. Nah. When I saw this shit, that was laughing.
Ever since he wore that one outfit and got out the car with that little bag.
Like, my thing is, if I'm Chad Ochocinco, how are you going to tell me to be professional when between the two of us, you the two keep fucking up?
Right. And at least Chad, well, the only thing I like about Chad is that he's honest, even though maybe to a fault. Shannon loves to act like he's so pristine, and he's not. Clearly, you're not Michelle. And it's like one thing after another. Now, do you think he did it on purpose? Who?
Yeah.
Gabby? What, putting it in chocolate daddy's ass? Now you starting to sound like somebody who you retired. You gotta stop.
I'm sorry.
I love a man that talks you through.
I bet you do, you goddamn freak.
Wow.
Like, that's not nothing shocking. If we were to go around the table and ask, each of us get asked that question, you would be the first person I would think of who would answer that honestly.
Sorry, it's been a little minute. Having withdrawal.
I see.
Not as much as you over there. You melting, boy. You get more action than I am. I just go home to my teddy bears.
Nope, I'm not doing that.
But I don't know what's gonna happen for him. I know it don't look good. I know he did step down from ESPN, and it seems
I need people to stop him. He didn't resign.
He just stepped down.
He's taking time away. He said he'll be back during the NFL season.
Right. To talk about
Everything
but
but
daddy's asshole.
he ain't talking about that. I didn't know you was a nasty nigga, Shannon, for real.
Hey, that's the best. Those are the best kind of dudes.
He looked like he was 30.
I didn't know you was a
They
nigga.
did say he looks like the original Barney. He really does. But they say he does. They just show a picture of it. And I said,
no.
they're absolutely correct.
I'm high as shit right now, and I just got the visual of him standing side by side with Barney, and all I see is their faces. I'm like, why is this looking like?
Can you imagine Barney grabbing Baby Bop and be like, I knew from the first time I saw you, I was gonna fuck you.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh, I
Look
know.
at Shannon. Oh my god.
You think she talked her through it?
I knew from the first moment I saw you.
I was gonna fuck you.
I was gonna fuck you.
Oh shit! But second race. He can catch that $100 million deal he was getting ready to sign.
Oh yeah. They're both crazy though. Reading text messages, it is like touch and go. It's like hard to believe. But it's more. Smoke is stacked. Blow me out and stack me up, baby. I'm sorry. I was in the movie theater lusting at the Michael B. Jordan, like, whoa, what is gotten into? Like, what? Damn. And then that one scene when it was in the shop and she touched him and she grabbed his dick. I said, "You bitch!" And she said, "Your body still remembers me." I'm like, "Oh shit, horny! I'm usually allowed to a nigga. Your body still remembers me." But I probably can't say it's sexy because I'll be laughing. Anyway.
Oh, I could say that shit sexy.
I can't believe your body still remembers me.
Come and get this cuz.
This cool.
This cuz.
Come get this coochie. Koozie.
If you don't stop playing, look, come get this pussy. Don't start with that shit.
You please watch Sinners. Please go see it. I don't care if you gotta watch. No, don't watch it legally. But like I said, we didn't say what the thing is, but they almost did like over, was it 60 or 70 million?
Yeah.
Please go see it.
I thought it was up to 90.
You will not regret it. It's not a horror movie. It's really good. You will really like it. You really will. But
I actually thought it was a horror movie, and I started almost like, oh, hold up.
there
And
was
then I looked up, was like, oh, this is good.
yeah, you see some little bit of this, a little bit of coochie eating, a little bit of
That chair better be dry when you get up.
smoking stack. Lord,
You gotta see that. I said,
two brothers at the same time.
cousins.
Huh?
Cousins.
No, they brothers. He was just joking. We cousins.
Would you let them Eiffel Tower with you?
Yes. Ping pong me, pickleball, and
Damn.
turtle on the rock, everything.
DP?
Yes. But that's kind of, that's kind of weird.
Why you have to think about it though?
Oh, no. No, it's not. Never mind. I thought you meant in the same hole. No. You meant. Okay, you meant.
I'm not trying to kill you.
Okay, I was gonna say, that's kind of weird that dicks be touching. Either way, somebody's balls is gonna be flapping on somebody's. But yes.
All right, we've reached the end of another one.
Call me Michael B. Jordan.
Shout out to all the returning listeners and viewers. Shout out to all the new listeners and viewers who are going to watch this. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, this has been your guy, Mo Love.
This is Avery.
And this is Smoke Stack Jazz.
We'll holler at y'all next time. We out this bitch.
Bye. Woo.
Oh,
Ciao.
I am really Oh, shit. Oh, my fucking God. And I had sweating crazy.
Your shirt was like a Rorschach test.